Hey guys, this is my first recording for today. It's December 13th, 2016, and it's actually approximately 1:32 p.m. I'm here on the grounds of the court again. The matter is happening today. Another doctor came in, the audiologist again. She came and she gave her testimony, gave her findings, and all of that's going on. Court resumes at 2. Apparently, the defense now has witnesses and a doctor that he needs to call in, even after whatever transpired before. But anyhow, that's not even why I want to do this recording right now. And who showed up? Again, my grandmother. And at this point, we're used to her showing up. We're accustomed to that. I'm sitting here and I just can't help but wonder. I just can't help but wonder what's going through her head, her mind frame. You know, she's here, she's in support of her husband, and I get that. But I can't help but wonder what she feels or what she thinks. You're sitting across from your granddaughter, your first granddaughter at that. And you know exactly why we're here. We're here because your husband raped your daughters and granddaughters for years. And you're sitting here in defense of him. Okay, all right. I get that. I accept that. But at some point in time, it just, I am boggled. I've always been boggled by what's going on in her head, her thoughts, her emotion. It makes me wonder how messed up she is, how warped is her thinking, and all of that. And I have to see the defense attorney come out and he speaks to them, instructing them on what to do. And being here by myself and watching this, you know, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard, because at the end of the day, that's my grandmother. That's my mother's mother, you know. And prior to all of this, I had a certain love and respect for my grandmother, which by now has all faded. All of that is dried up. And I'm over the fact of, you know, feeling disappointed or shocked at her behavior or her stance. I'm over that. I'm just at this point just wondering to see and to witness my grandmother here again in support of her husband. It makes me wonder, how many other women, how many other mothers, how many other grandmothers are sitting there in support of a relative or a husband, a loved one that you know for a fact has done such evil. And it doesn't have to be child molestation or whatever. The parents that sit and know, for example, that your son or your daughter committed a murder or they're doing something of that sort, and you just sit in support of them, and then we wonder why or people in our society is the way it is. I can't. I swear to you, words fail me. Because as a woman, as a mother, I'm not, and I'm ways away from being a grandmother, but I know the love and the support that you're supposed to have for your loved ones. A child, yes, I get it. I get that it can be difficult if your child mess up and for you to tell them that they're wrong because of the love that you have for them. But I strongly believe it's because of that love that you're supposed to tell them when they're wrong. But to sit here and to see my grandmother, the matriarch of my family, supporting her husband after all that he's done, kudos to her. But it just makes me, again, go within and think to myself, this is gene of my gene, this is blood of my blood, my grandmother, and this is the message she's sending. I'm seriously cut up. Again, hey, maybe one of you guys can explain it to me. I'll be back. I'm going to sit back down for a bit. in a crazy headspace today. I'll be back. I'll do another video later. Whatever happens at the end of the day remains to be seen. I don't know what the jurors will decide. They're on break again. So we just have to wait and see. And as my attorney say, keep praying, pray unceasingly. And I'm asking, Father, just give me the strength, give me the courage to see this all through. Bye guys, love you. I'll be back. I'll check back in a bit. Journey to free. Bye guys. Hey guys, I know I said I'd be back later, but I had to do this real quick. This is exactly what I'm talking about. When you're subjected to be seated outside with everyone, right? So while I was doing the last video, I walked away, and basically I got back over to where the seating area is, only to hear this lady pass a remark that I'm a wicked little, yes. So this is after, of course, as I explained in other videos, that we're all allowed to be seated together, as in witness, accused, jurors, everyone's talking, and they're able to talk to anyone. Kind of bothered by all of this, but I think the biggest issue I'm dealing with right now, contrary to popular belief or to what these people may think, I am sitting here and I'm looking across at my grandmother, not her husband, not his niece, not whoever else is here with him, but my grandmother. This is my mother's mama that raised me for a few years. And I think people, given the fact that they're hearing different sides of the story, or their side of the story, just automatically assume, I'm just wicked and I'm evil for doing what I'm doing. Now, I don't know, but this is so profound, because I am thinking this is the mentality of most, if not majority, of the society and the culture that we live in. It's as if some folks just don't have the common sense. You hear one side of the story. I'm not here. This is not a civic matters where I am getting paid, I am doing whatever. But for some reason, I'm going to be looked on as the evil little witch that brought my grandmother's husband, my supposed grandfather, to court. And people sit here and people will judge and people will speculate. But you know what? It's okay. And even though it hurts, I think what hurts me the most, again, is just sitting right across from my grandmother and watching her. And I don't want you guys to get this twisted. I am not angry or hateful towards my grandmother because she's supporting her husband. Not at all. She took her stance. She's supporting him. Kudos to her. The part that really affects me, though, I think, or affected me, is the fact that regardless of what her daughters asked or requested, she still shows. So it's the blatancy of just showing up to court and letting us know this is who I'm standing with. Where you guys are concerned, I couldn't care less. That is the part that I have a problem with. But again, all being said, that is just a stance that she have taken, and it's okay. It's okay. And even, you know what? Even the judgment and the cynicism, and all the nasty things that have been said is going to be said about me. You know what? It doesn't feel good. I tell you that much. It does not feel good. It hurts. But there's a big but. I know without a shadow of a doubt, God knows. Well, the fact is, even my family, the very ones that saying whatever, they know without the shadow of a doubt that this is true. And what I am trying to do here is just listen. Girls, guys, you've gone through this. You're currently going through this. if you decide to get up, stand up, and seek justice, it's not going to be easy. But at the end of the day, all I'm going to say, I am going to encourage you at all cost. It doesn't matter what. If you have to lay down your life for this, choose you. Choose you. You have lived with this for so long. You have succumbed to all of the traumas. You have, listen, I know all too well what you're dealing with and what you're feeling. Even standing here or sitting here, rather, being judged and being given nasty, dirty looks at the end of the day, I'm still going to stand because I know I'm telling the truth. I know what happened. And for once in my life, I am choosing you. I am choosing me. So say what you want to say. Judge me. Say all the negatives. Throw all your insults and all your innuendos. Throw them all. Hurl them all at me. But the one thing they can't take away, and these retards, God forgive me, but these uninformed people cannot take away, is the truth. I'll check back in later. I'll talk to you guys. Oh God, this is hard, but here I am. I'm choosing me, damn it. I'm choosing me. Later, guys.